Welcome back. We are in the kitchen with Made with Love, Delectable Edibles. Joining us today, Alexandra and Colin's daughter, Imogen, who shows up once in a while. It's lovely. And it's lovely to have you on today, Imogen.
We had a lady who came into the Save On Foods the last time we were there, Joan. And she said, oh my, I love it when your kids come on and cook with you.
Because they're so well behaved and knowledgeable. This one particularly. She seems to know what's going on.
What do you think? Do you know what's going on?
Not really.
She'll talk in a little bit.
Do you know what we're going to make today?
I think we were going to make a rice, asparagus, Prima Vera
Risotto.
Risotto.
Yes. So, on that note, I've got some asparagus and I want to chop it and get it in my hot pan there. So what I'm doing is just snapping off the tough end. And Colin's got the pan and it's starting to smoke. And we're going to do about a tablespoon of butter in there, give or take. Again, if you want to keep it lower fat, you don't need any butter, just put a little bit of water with it. And then I'm going to diagonal slice this asparagus, just so I get nice little sort of bite-sized pieces on an angle there.
What is the benefit for the angle?
Aesthetics?
Yes, I thought.
You could chop it up into little tiny pieces and it would taste the same.
And this is going to have like some really nice texture in with the rice. Basically, all we're going to do is saute the asparagus for a minute just to lightly cook it, and then we'll toss the rice right in.
This is about half a bunch of asparagus, and of course, the spring asparagus is on sale right now.
I noticed
it's just
that.
starting to come in.
It is. It's lovely.
So we're just going to let that cook for a minute. And basically, this dish is really straightforward from here on in. It's basically following the sort of the Made with Love standard 2 tablespoons to 1 cup proportion. So it will be basically 2 tablespoons of our Prima Vera spice blend with 1 cup of the long grain organic brown rice, which is pre-cooked, and then a cup of cream. Yeah.
So the rice, we've actually done 4 cups of rice because we are going to sneak out to Westside, Cooper's Foods after the show and let you all taste it. But if you were doing this, just 1 cup of dry brown rice to the 2 cups water. I think there's about a 1/4 teaspoon of salt and a tablespoon of butter, and you just cook that all together according to your rice package. We've used an organic long grain brown rice, but you can use any rice that you like.
So that's been going for a minute. So I'm going to add the rice now. And then we're going to get Imogen to add the spice. So we're just going to eyeball about, this is a heavy cup of rice. And now it's all over the stove.
Well, it would be 2 cups of cooked rice. 1/4 of that pot, Colin.
All right, 1/4 of the pot, so we're going to do that. All right.
It's not a cup of cooked rice, guys. It's a cup of dry rice. So if you're using leftover rice, you're going to be erring more towards 2 cups because when you cook a cup of rice with your 2 cups of water, you end up with about 2 cups of finished cooked rice.
What kind of rice is this again?
This is long. Go ahead.
Long organic
Brown
rice.
round rice.
So it's pretty healthy.
Yeah, that was the point of this guy. And we're kind of doing this almost exactly like the pasta recipe on the back of our bottles, but we're doing it with the rice instead of pasta.
There's 1. So now we're adding the 2 tablespoons of the Prima Vera spice blend, and this will give it sort of like a sun-dried tomato, Italian veggie type flavor.
Really nice sort of sweet peppers, garlic, onions, and fresh garden herbs. Really sort of rich flavor. The Prima Vera is actually completely sugar-free, and it's done with a little bit of natural sea salt. And then about a cup of light cream.
So now this is going to take some time to thicken.
It shouldn't take too long.
It doesn't actually take very long at all, but we'll just cook it down a little bit here and let that sort of all simmer together for a few minutes.
Fantastic. So tell me where you guys are today. You're at
Cooper's in West Side.
And you'll be serving this up?
Yes.
Imogen, are you going too?
No, I'm gonna go to school after.
You know what? Why not, right? Good for you. We're going to take a quick break right now. This recipe, of course, on the website. Information is on your screen. You can get the spices at Save on Foods and Cooper's, madewithlove.ca, if you would like to check out some of these fantastic recipes, including this one. And we'll check it out towards the end of the show. So easy and so good for you. We're making an asparagus risotto on the show today. We're joined by Alexandra and Colin and their daughter Imogen, and we're just about finished, I'd say.
Yeah, so just to reiterate, we sauteed asparagus in butter and then added our rice and then added our spice blend and our cream, and now Imogen's gonna add her Parmesan cheese.
Yeah, about a quarter cup of Parmesan. Yeah, I am, hey?
So just all goes in and it just gives it that little extra zing, I find, if you add a different cheese, something at the end. It's good.
Good adding, Emma.
There we go.
And Dad, because we've been holding this a little bit, you might want to add a little bit more cream if it's getting a bit sticky when you're stirring it up.
Sure.
The deal is the faster you serve it, the more saucy it will be. And the longer it sits, the more that rice will just suck up your milk or cream or water. So do your cup of cream in there, but you can also add a little bit of water if you want, just to finish it. And then what I'm gonna do is just top it with a few of these little fresh grape tomatoes. And is Marcel trying to get a shot? Oh, he's got a shot. Look at that. He's kind of magic that way.
He's magical. Looks good, nice and healthy, delightful.
And a little bit of parsley on the outside. A little bit of that Parmesan cheese.
Delicious.
Susan, do you want to pass me that bowl there?
We'll get a quick closing shot. Again, these recipes available online. And if you would like to meet Colin and Alexandra today, they're going to be at Cooper's in West Side, correct?
That's right.
The brand new store. It's beautiful. Everybody have a wonderful day. Enjoy the sun. We'll see you back here tomorrow.